Well, some would describe her as the ultimate pushy parent. She's the mum who has spent thousands of pounds on her toddlers, they're only tiny, to have etiquette lessons so that they've got an increased chance of marrying into royalty when they're older. I mean, do you think this is a step too far, or do you think she's the lady that we're talking about here? Do you think she's right up there with they're called momagers? You could talk about the Kardashians. They wouldn't be where they are without their
this is
momager.
what I mean. I think, we all want the best for our children. All the way from the time they're born, we want them to be the best. We want them to be happy. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But I think, she's giving them etiquette lessons to grow up and be able to marry royalty. What if they don't? What if they want to grow up and marry,
Bob from round the corner.
Bob from the window cleaner from round the corner, but they're blissfully happy. Yeah. They're always going to feel, I'm going to let my mum down, I'm going to let my mum down. That's a terrible pressure to put on a child.
Well, look at Carol Middleton. Carol Middleton, look, those girls have done very well, haven't they? And I'm sure she had a...
Look at her.
Yeah, look at all three of them.
I don't know, you don't necessarily know you don't know if that's because of her. I think that luckily Kate ended up at the same university as William, and it just sort of happened that way.
Well, she gave them the strength to go out there and be on their own, and
But that's different to being pushy. That's like what Colleen said.
I don't know whether it
being
is.
supportive.
I think there's being happy and supportive and encouraging of your kids, and being pushy and manipulative and living vicariously through them.
Yeah.
Like, my mum's never ever wanted anything for me than for me to be happy. Now, if I was going to be happy being a hairdresser or being a vet or being a nurse, doctor, whatever it was, she would have been happy for us, and I think that's what's important.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, you see, there's some amazing cases, and yeah, you could be right, Sherry. Your personality could well be suited to someone who needed to push you forward. And then you get, Lindsay Lohan, whose mum pushed her, obviously, when she was younger, and she's quite a vulnerable young woman now. Brooke Shields, famously years ago, she actually, she got rid of her mum being her manager because she felt like she wasn't making good career choices or good life choices for her because she was so young. I think, it just comes down to each individual relationship with parent and child and what they need.
What happens is that if you don't achieve what your mother wants, and I used to ring her after this show every day, you feel inadequate because they don't go, you were brilliant.
You were great.
Yeah. If they go, well, you didn't look that good today, then you feel very inadequate.
Exactly.
So it can happen
You always.
And that doesn't stop when you're a child.